to improve, to do better, where you're not only accountable for yourself, but for the well-being and advancement of others. Let's put this thinking to the test, shall we? I'd like all of you to take the Success to Significance survey with me. Now, I've been conducting this survey for over 3 years, thousands of people in the workplace. And I've asked them to complete the following 3 statements. In fact, I would like to ask all of you to do the same. You've got notepads there. And if not, you can take a mental note. But promise me one thing, that you can share this exercise with your workplace when you go back. Now, don't worry, I won't be asking for your answers. Number 1 is, I want to live in a world that. I want to live in a world that. I will be most inspired in an organization that. I will be most inspired in an organization that. And finally, I will be most proud to lead a team that. I will be most proud to lead a team that. Now, the reason I didn't ask you for your answers is that many of them are going to appear right before your eyes. Now, when we've conducted this survey, it's gone from the line manager to the C-level suite. And here are the 3 most popular answers for each of these 3 statements. Number 1, I want to live in a world that offers equal opportunity, embraces unique differences. Number 2, I will be most inspired in an organization that exists for a greater purpose than pure profit, where leaders listen and have clarity of purpose. And then finally, I will be most proud to lead a team that helps each other become better, strives to leave a legacy, and propels positive social change. So, what have we learned from this survey? You see, in private, people all want to make opportunity matter. People all want to be involved in propelling innovation and initiative for the betterment of a healthier whole. But in private, or in public we all live in a dog-eat-dog world, where people are more interested in their own hidden agendas than they are in the well-being and advancement of others. What's my point? That our mindset must shift from me to we. That we must all become community-minded leaders to unite, empower, and expand the ideas and ideals of people, all different types of people, to propel workplace innovation. We must connect and converge employee brands with corporate brands to assure that we are all working for the greater good. Now, when you think about creating a workplace that embraces innovation through diversity, it starts by creating a culture that's driven by trust, empowerment, and transparency. Now, there was a recent survey that came out earlier this year from the Governance Board that revealed the following. 45% of the workforce dislikes their jobs. 45% of the workforce dislikes their jobs. People are uninspired right now. And thus productivity and contributions are limited. This is very disturbing when you consider that we rely upon the workplace and the people to help invigorate our economy. You see, getting people to propel workplace innovation begins with trust. Take a look at this. Look at these magazine covers. When it goes from O Magazine to Harvard Business Magazine, you know you got a big problem, right? We are all in search for trust. All of us are, more than ever. And in my book, Earning Serendipity, I mentioned that the wise man forfeits his fortune when he does not trust himself. The wise man forfeits his fortune when he does not trust himself. people have lost their fire, that desire to propel innovation and initiative. Why? Because in the new economy, we have trouble trusting others, let alone ourselves. See, beyond identity, people have lost their purpose. They've forgotten what they stand for. Why? Because they've been encouraged to rely upon leaders that they don't even really know, and thus have fallen victims of false promises. We must revive trust back into the workplace. We must empower our people to be accountable and to act responsibly. And when this happens, we can then create an environment in the workplace that propels a community that's trustworthy, where employees can thrive and love their jobs again. And when this happens, workplace innovation comes alive. In my book, I focus on 4 corporate case studies, but 2 of them are very good examples of this point. Costco. Costco empowers their people to propel innovation and initiative. Whether it's the warehouse club manager, the forklift driver, the buyer. That's how they're measured. In fact, how many of you have shopped at a Costco and has either seen or purchased an unknown brand at Costco? How many of you? Brands that you don't generally see in other stores. See, what a lot of people don't know is that that's a big reason for their success. You see, Costco partners with a very small group of small business owners to get their ideas and ideals about how to make their categories and their business operation more innovative. You see, I know that firsthand. Remember I told you the story about my father helping me formulate a line of food products? Over a course of 10 years, I sold 15 products to Costco all throughout North America. Costco empowered me through trust to help them innovate. That's powerful, isn't it? Google, another great example. Google empowers their people to spend 20% of their workday on things that have nothing to do with Google. Here's the irony. 20% of freedom accounts for nearly 50% of Google's new products and service introductions each year. So, why are these companies successful? Why are all 4 of these companies successful? Well, number 1, they're trustworthy. You trust their products and services. They empower people, not just their employees, but their clients and vendors. They support a sense of community, don't they? That's why they have loyal workforces. And that's why externally they've created these very special relationships with their vendors and customers. That's why at Costco, you're empowered as a member to have a voice. And finally, they all create impact. They've revolutionized industries. They've changed our lifestyles. And they were all born from the entrepreneurial spirit. So what does workplace innovation look like? Well, the mission is defined by employee communities. It's innovation measured. Talent development is mandatory. Diversity is a top-of-mind strategic initiative. And clients and customers are connected parts of the organization. So what do companies need to do to help propel workplace innovation? Well, they need to empower their employees to be entrepreneurial.